Hello and welcome. I'm Courtney Burgess and I'm here at WHITBY Oshawa Honda where we've got city deals with a country feel. And today we're checking out this beautiful 2016 Honda Odyssey in the touring trim level in gorgeous obsidian blue pearl. Boasting a 3.5-liter iVTEC V6 engine matched to a 6-speed automatic transmission with grade logic control, this vehicle is capable of approximately 248 horsepower. With auto-leveling high-intensity discharge headlights with auto on and off, and our fog lights just down here, you'll have no issues lighting your way. Coming around the side, you'll see we're riding atop 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels with power-assisted ventilated front disc brakes and solid rear disc brakes. And taking a peek at our key fob, we've got lock, unlock, power sliding doors on both sides, hatch release, and panic button. So, let's hop on in. Taking a look at the doors before we get right in, we've got plenty of storage in there. We've got our power mirrors, power locks, power windows. Extra little feature with the mirrors as well. This button will tuck them right in for you, and it will stay down so that you know they're tucked in, and it's easy enough to pop them right out again by pressing the button again. We have your 2-position memory for the 10-way power adjustable driver's seat with lumbar support. This gorgeous gray leather interior. Lots of space there. We've got armrests for the driver and passenger. Beautiful clean interior. And of course, leather wrapped steering wheel and gear selector. So let's get on in. Here we are now inside the beautiful 2016 Honda Odyssey. As you can see, we got 26,109 kilometers on here. That will always show your kilometers and your outside temperature. And using controls right on the wheel, you can scroll through everything you need to. That great, easy to read analog display there. Zooming out, I was just using this control right here with the info button. You can swap through what's available to you right there. Here we have your cruise control settings. Over here you can select the mode or source for the music, volume and channel, and your Bluetooth controls right here. This little paddle at the back will swap what appears on your display by immediately moving to the next item in the list of options there. We'll get to that in a moment. Over here we also have the controls for the power sliding doors, lane departure warning, traction control, hatch release, and parking sensors. Very helpful. It'll start beeping at you if there's something in one of your blind spots from behind. And a little coin holder right there. It is a push button start, so you just have to have the keys nearby when you go to start that up. Here we have our upper display screen with navigation, phone and Bluetooth, trip computer and information, your music controls, and your rear entertainment system access through up here. Very cool. And it's super easy to go through all these things. We also have another display screen down here. This makes it super easy to choose your audio source and check out all these different ways you can listen to your music. Literally any way you want to listen to your music, you can. Very cool. The upper screen is also our backup camera when we go into reverse, making it easy to see exactly what's around you. And if you're ever unaware, if something's moving, it will beep. We have our tri-zone climate control right here, with the driver having one section, the passenger / navigator up here having another, and the back zone having theirs right there. So they can all be controlled from right here. Drivers, passengers, and we can get into the rear setting to just adjust from there. And when in doubt, you can always sync it up and the driver's always right. So it's great having all that control right up here. Awesome little volume dial here too, so easy to use. We can access all those other controls right here. As I showed you from the wheel, we can see the phone and the navi, as well as the information in the front audio and the rear audio. All of it right here, allowing the driver and navigator to both have a bit of control. Coming down a little more, that's where the DVDs would be inserted for that rear entertainment system. We also have our USB port, our 12-volt power outlet, and our auxiliary right there. And a little storage space that is actually a cool box, allowing you to turn on air conditioning in there and keep your drinks cool. Awesome feature. Taking a look in the center, I have the keys stashed here because, as I mentioned before, it is a push button start. I don't need to have them actually in the ignition. So it's great to store them in the cup holders there. We've got 2 cup holders up front, a large dish area to store whatever you need, and 2 cup holders at the back for the back passengers. This console will open right up, and plenty of storage inside. Looking over across the passenger side, lots of storage in the door there. We have our lock-in glove box with wheel lock right in there, plenty of storage. And up top we've got our conversation mirror slash sunglass holder. Very cool. We have our Tri-Link home remote system, allowing you to hook up your garage door opener, security system, lights, whatever you need. We have our lights here, and we have our power moonroof. You can get all the sunshine you need with that awesome feature. And illuminated vanity mirrors for driver and passenger. With all this awesome stuff in the front, let's take a look at those cool features in the back. It's so easy to get into your Honda Odyssey. You can just press and hold that power sliding door button. There's also a button to open the doors on the inside on the driver's side. And if you just pull on that handle, the power sliding door will take care of the rest. And when you're inside as well, you have this button right here to open and close. And of course, if you don't like the power sliding doors, you can always turn it off. But really, it does all the work for you. It's great. So we've got this beautiful 8-seater Honda Odyssey. We've got the beautiful leather interior continuing back here with seat pockets on the driver and passenger side door. Plenty of storage in the doors. We have integrated sunshades on all 4 windows back here. I don't have them up on these 2 just to show how they normally look, but we have the hooks right in there that extend down and allow it to hook right up. We've got that 3rd zone and the tri-zone climate control right here, allowing the passengers to have their control. This seating is so customizable, you can really get whatever you need out of it, which is important because you also have your rear entertainment system. Just pop that down. We have our massive screen. The remote just right here can pop out. And thanks to the sunshades, you can get the right atmosphere here. In the back, there's also an HDMI port. We'll take a look at that in a moment, so you can play games or whatever you like on this TV. Very cool. So as for the customizability for these seats, we can see we have our armrests on the end here. And we have plenty of ways to adjust them, and that can help us remove the seats. That'll help us adjust the backrest, and this will help us gain access into that back row. Another way to gain access into that back row, if you don't mind climbing over top of things, we have this strap right here. That will lower, let me just grab it to pull. It will lower that middle seat to add armrests and cup holders, and if you really want to, you can climb over there, but there's a much easier way. All you gotta do is pull that forward, and the whole thing moves forward and leans forward for you, making access to the back very easy. We have 3 more seats back here, although if we don't need that many people, we can lower that middle one to add armrests. Quite comfortable back here. That's the HDMI port I was talking about, in with all the cup holders and storage right there. We've got our seat back pockets here, another strap once you're in the vehicle to show you how to get out again, making it super easy to move that forward. And over here, more options to add gaming to your vehicle with 115 volt power and TV hookups right there. And as for the seats up front, we've got the driver's seat moved back as far as possible. So that is your guaranteed minimum amount of space, and it's still fairly sizable. Over here, we have the passenger seat moved as far forward as possible, showing how much you can really stretch out. And adding to the customizability of the seats, this middle row can be removed entirely, and this back row can be stowed very securely as well. So let's go take a look at the trunk and I'll show you how to do that. Getting into the trunk of your Honda Odyssey is incredibly easy as well, with a hatch release button up front and one right on our key fob as well. We can just press and hold for that to open, or click underneath and the power tailgate will do the rest. I also just want to point out, under here is where your backup camera is mounted, so you know exactly where you are at all times and what's around you. When we're done, we can close it by just touching that little button up there, and the tailgate will do all the work for you. It's great. We have our easy stow seats, very easy to fold them right down into this lowered cargo space where we currently have the carpet mats stored ready for you to go. One of the most amazing things about this Odyssey is the Honda Vac. How many vehicles have a vacuum built right in? Pops right out of here, allowing you to keep your car beautiful and clean so much longer. We've also got a 12-volt power right there. So let's take a look at how to put those seats down. With the 60-40 split, you can put all of it down or just as much as you need. This part will put down 2 of the 8 seats. You just give it a pull and it follows through. So easy. You can also fold them flat by pulling that strap, and they would fold forward like those ones right there. Those ones, the only other way to make those seats smaller is to fully remove them. These ones, no need, because they can go completely flat. It's just that easy. When it comes time to lift them up again, you've got this great handle here. You just push it forward, grab that strap as it goes down again, and you maintain full control. But you really do have this incredibly versatile vehicle with as much cargo space and passenger space as you need. That's about it for this quick peek at this beautiful 2016 Honda Odyssey in the touring trim level in beautiful obsidian blue pearl, but there's still so much more to see. And our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff would love to help find the perfect vehicle for you. So call, click, come on into our showroom at WHITBY Oshawa Honda at 300 Thickson Road South, just off the 401. I'm Courtney Burgess. Thanks for viewing.